Couples Court with the Cutlers.
This is the case of Bates versus Jackson. You all have been friends for 20 years. You met in the entertainment industry, and you've been dating for a year. Ms. Bates, why have you opened this case against your boyfriend?
Well, Your Honor, I think my boyfriend is cheating on me with my best friend. We in the industry, I have a reputation that I have to uphold, and if he's out there doing something, I'm not really trying to walk around while females is laughing, hee, hawing, and they all up in my face.
So your woman's intuition has kicked in?
Yes, Your Honor.
And what is it telling you?
It's telling me that I think he's slanging it a couple of places, and it's not just with me.
Mr. Jackson, are you slinging it a couple places?
No, Your Honor. No, I'm not. No, I'm not, Your Honor.
Right.
I'm here because her insecurities are driving me crazy, in tune driving her crazy, and you can see all the hand gestures and talking with her. It's getting a little out of control. She's accusing me of doing things that I'm not doing, and I'm here to prove my innocence.
If you find out he's cheating, what will happen with your relationship?
I don't know, because it's 20 years. And it's actually with him and my best friend. So it's a lot at stake right now.
So you've got two relationships on the line?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, take me back 20 years. What did it look like at the beginning?
20 years ago.
Look at that smile.
Wow. I was hosting an event. I remember they gave me the paper, and his group was the next group that I was supposed to introduce. So I remember them walking by, and I was just, oh, kind of cute. And 2 years later, I was on stage doing stand-up, and then him and the group walk in the door, and I'm just like, oh, yeah. I remember you. So for me, it was almost like a love at first sight kind of thing. And one thing led to another. We ended up having sex, but we never really talked about it. The industry, things started changing. We started going different places in our life. There ended up being a period where we weren't talking anymore.
So fast forward to when you all reconnected and what that looked like.
One of my friends, she was supposed to take me home. And we were going to, I guess it was an event or something, and she was like, oh, I gotta do a pit stop. And I guess he was with some friends.
Okay.
And I saw him, and it was like, we hey, what's up? Did the whole hug thing and everything. But when I looked at him, I was just like, wow, like what if?
And all those feelings just came right back.
All those feelings, Your Honor. But see, I never knew if he actually had the same feelings because I never talked about it.
It took you 20 years? I mean,
well, I was in a pretty popular group. I was young. I was on tour. I was doing a lot of stuff. So my attention span with women was very short. And I was just, I was busy. I was focused on other things, and a relationship or a girlfriend wasn't something that I was focused on at that time.
All right, so fast forwarding now 20 years, when you are reconnected,
right.
What was it that made you pay attention then?
Well, she's always been a soldier. She's always been a soldier. So I always admired that about her when we were younger. She always had my back. She was always a good friend to talk to, someone that I can lean on. I knew that she would give me the best advice if I ever needed it. Just always trying to lift me up and big me up. So I always admired that. I think every man needs a woman that does that for them. And I love her, you know what I'm saying? I'm not here to play games with her. I love her. So I just want her to stop tripping, especially about her friend, because that's not nothing that I'm trying to do. She's our friend. She's both our friends. It would ruin a lot of things between all three of us. You know what I mean? So that's not the case. It's not the case at all.
All right, so you say you've been faithful and you're not sleeping with her friend.
That's right, Your Honor. I am not sleeping with her friend, Your Honor. I am not sleeping with your friend, Ange.
Yeah, okay.
You don't believe it?
No, Your Honor, I don't. There have been a couple of things that make me think otherwise.
What was the first sign that he might be cheating?
Well, the first sign, Your Honor, was we don't really take pictures like that. If we do, it can't go up on social media because we're in the industry.
Wait. Who made the rules that you couldn't have your relationship out on social media? All right, tell me about that. Why can't you have your relationship out there on social media?
Your Honor, I'm a strong believer that social media is the devil, so to speak. It can help you and it can hurt you.
All right.
My relationship is something that I take pride in, and I don't need people making comments on stuff that they know nothing about, judging something that they know nothing about. So I like to keep it private.
So you wanted your relationship out on social media, and he's like, no, just keep it on the down low, on the QT.
Your Honor, I think he's out there being a Mac. There's probably other females, and whatever situation he's telling, it's like everyone knows that we're friends. Like, they know about the 20-year friendship, but I don't think some know that, oh, so now it's official now. So if he starts putting more pictures up of me, it's gonna look obvious. And I think that he's trying to hide it.
Is there the possibility that him wanting to keep your private life private have any value to you?
For your protection?
Your Honor, I think there's more to it, honestly. I think it's more to it.
All right, and why do you think there's more to it?
Okay, so with my best friend, Your Honor, because we both are in the industry, there are times that I can't make certain events with him. So I'll send my best friend so she can be my eyes.
Wrong choice.
Yeah, I found out it was a wrong choice.
Okay.
Okay, so why do you believe he's cheating with your best friend?
Well, Your Honor, there was a situation, this one event, and it was supposed to end at 11 p.m. He comes back to my house around 3, 4 a.m. the next morning, smelling like perfume that she specifically wears.
Do you know he was with her, your best friend, that night?
Yes, Your Honor, because I sent her to be the plus one.
Okay, so if you knew they were going to be together, it would make sense that he would smell like her perfume, right?
Your Honor, I don't think it should smell like her perfume around his pants. I don't think it should smell like her perfume around his neck area. The event ended at 11 o'clock. Once the events end, that's it. And then you come home. 3, 4 o'clock, he couldn't even explain it.
She's exaggerating that time frame.
I'm exaggerating.
telling you.
What time did you come home?
It was more around 1. I mean, we was mingling, hanging out. It's some LA life.
So you did go somewhere after, because you said you left the event and came straight to the house.
Were you at the same place with her best friend until 1 o'clock?
Yes, Your Honor.
Why didn't you tell your girlfriend that?
I was gonna tell her when I got home. She didn't give me a chance to tell her. Like, I walk in and she's just, like, where was you? Like,
Okay,
Ms. Bates, are there any other examples or reasons to believe that Mr. Jackson is cheating?
Yes, Your Honor. So we have each other's passwords. And I was going through his phone, and I found screenshots of him and my best friend.
Okay, what kind of screenshots?
He's cheesing and everything. Okay. Just
Ron,
looking like they were just having
us,
a pretty good old conversation. I don't know what they were talking about, but I mean, there aren't even any pictures of me in his phone.
So they're video chatting?
Yeah, video chat. Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's wrong with that?
I didn't even know that they had each other's number. Why are you even screenshotting you guys talking on FaceTime?
Okay, I'm looking at these pictures, Ms. Bates, and they are just it's nothing to them.
Look at this picture. You know what I was gonna do with that picture? I was gonna meme that picture. She was getting ready to get so much flack on that. I was putting that on her. She had a bad hair face day, and I was gonna get on her. Because that's the type of relationship me and Deja have. We always pranking each other. We always making fun of each other. If she don't feel like I'm up to par one day, she's always clowning me. If my sneakers are dirty, she's like, she's always getting on me. So that was my opportunity to return the favor.
All right, but you are not buying this at all.
No, Your Honor. There was one probably last situation that put like the nail in the coffin. He decided he wanted to have a dinner, and I was excited. And the restaurant that he chose, honestly, I thought he was gonna propose, because it's one of those kind of restaurants. It's like, that's the place you go to when it's something real special, you're gonna propose, like, you getting married.
Right.
And he told me, he was like, make sure, just look real nice, go out, get your hair done, get a nice outfit. So I did. I went and got my hair done. I had my makeup done. I went and got me a nice little outfit. He had all these roses for me and everything. I show up at, at the restaurant, and I was just like, oh, yeah. But I called my best friend, like, girl, I think he's about to propose, like, all this. Like, I'm just excited. I get through the door. I see more roses. And then when I look around the roses, I see her sitting at the table sipping out of the glass.
Your best friend?
My best friend that Yes.
Did she say anything like, I'm there too?
She didn't say that she was there, Your Honor. I'm just sitting here talking about how I think I'm about to get proposed to, and she's actually sitting at the table already. So
wow.
I turn and ask him, like, what's going on? He's like, oh, this is for me, to show my appreciation to you both, because I value all of our friendships.
Okay.
Okay. I mean,
I can't do that.
But I'm
Why'd
crazy.
you invite her best friend?
Best friend didn't get roses. It was levels to it. She just got she was gonna eat, but she wasn't gonna get what she was getting.
She shouldn't have been there.
You know what I mean? It was exactly like I explained. I was just valuing the friendship and the love that I got for her more so, but for both of them, for Deja being a supporter, for Deja being cool, you know what I'm saying? We all known each other for so long. I didn't expect it to be a problem, because it was just like we all getting ready to go out and have a good time.
all right, Mr. Cutler. There's her side,
There's his side.
and there's the best friend side. And the best friend is here. Ron, would you escort our next witness?
Yes, Sean.
How are you?
I'm good, hello.
Oh, good to see you.
Likewise.
Would you state your name, please, for the court?
Deja Prince.
Okay. Ms. Prince, what is the nature of your relationship with Ms. Bates and Mr. Jackson?
She's my best friend, and he's a very close friend / associate.
How do you feel that your best friend is accusing you of sleeping with her boyfriend?
I feel hurt. I feel disappointed because this is my best friend. Every time we talk now, it's, have you talked to him? And then it's off the phone. It's very estranged. It's like she doesn't even love me no more. And that hurts me, you know, because we've been friends for 20 years. And I would never disrespect her like that, or myself, you know, not for a guy. You know, this is sisterhood. You know, we've been through so much together. So why would I jeopardize that for 2 minutes?
Whoa.
No offense. No offense.
In his defense, he goes longer than that.
I'm
It's pretty
just
good.
Is there anything you want to tell your best friend in the world?
I would never do that to you, ever. I do love you. I have your back so much.
This whole situation, there's lines that's been crossed if it's supposed to be sisterhood. We wouldn't be here if
But
those
I didn't
lines was
cross
crossed.
nothing.
Thank you, Ms. Prince.
You're welcome.
This is a relationship on the line. Ms. Bates, if you find out he's cheating, this 20-year relationship is in jeopardy.
Yes, Your Honor, it's definitely going to be in jeopardy, both of us. And both of them going to have to watch their back.
Right. To get to the bottom of this, the court has ordered Mr. Jackson to undergo a forensic voice analysis, and we have those results. Ron, would you please escort into the courtroom our forensic voice analyst, Mr. Guy Wolf.
Mr. Wolf, how are you, sir? Stand over by the monitor.
Good day, Mr. Wolf. How are you?
I'm well, Your Honor.
All right. Now, you performed a forensic voice analysis of Mr. Jackson. Is that right?
That's correct, sir.
Okay. What does that entail?
Basically, what it does is it operates on the spoken word, and it measures the frequencies in a spoken voice. So we determine whether there's deception or truth based on what shows on the computer.
Right. So let's take a look at the first question you asked.
Have you and Deja had sexual conversations with one another?
no.
So what did your forensic voice analysis determine from that?
The forensic voice analysis determined that he was being truthful, Your Honor.
No sexual conversations or flirting. That's a good step. That's a good start. Let's take a look at your second question.
Yes, Your Honor. It's June of 2016, since you and Angelique have been together. Have you had sexual contact with any woman other than Angelique? So that tells me yes. So in other words, it's not Deja, it's somebody else. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Just spill it.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
All right, how long ago has that been?
I don't. Maybe a week ago.
She got me out here looking stupid.
Ms. Bates?
Right. All right, yeah. Yes, Your Honor.
What is that I'm seeing in your eyes right now?
My heart. I feel betrayed. I feel like it was a game for him. He knew I was focused on her. So it's like, okay, well, while she's distracted with her, well, let me go ahead and sleep with somebody else.
Mr. Jackson, what happened?
I made a mistake, you know? I made a mistake. Honest mistake.
So is this the only time you've made a mistake?
Yes. Your Honor, yes.
Ms. Bates, you have come here and you wanted to know the truth. What do you want to do with this relationship with Mr. Jackson?
Your Honor, I want to work it out, but I don't know if I can.
Come on, man, like, it's been too long. Like, seriously, like, you don't have to, like, we go through too much, though. I'm saying we've been through too much. Like you know what you mean to me, man. Like, you know what you mean to me, all right? You know what you mean to me.
Let me talk to you about a couple things. Number one, you need to say something to your girl here, because she's been here for you. And you've said some and did some hurtful things. And I'm not gonna have you have that conversation here, but I would just say one more thing to both of you. Treat and love each other like you want to be loved. And you can't help but respond appropriately. So whatever is keeping you from doing that, figure it out, okay?
As we say in this court, do not cheat yourselves out of a chance for a good relationship. Court is adjourned.